Dricus Du Plessis says the UFC doesn't even like Bilal Muhammad. He said on the Ariel Helwani show, which I'm glad Ariel Helwani's show is back. I love it. But Dricus Du Plessis saying that about Bilal Muhammad. Well, why is he saying that? Because Bilal Muhammad does not want to fight Islam Makhachev, right? If Islam has a desire to move up, he may just, more or less might just vacate the title and move up to the middleweight division, which is crazy because he just got the title. So you're going to have a little bit of that going on. But Dricus is right. I mean, they're not just going to give Bilal Muhammad a title fight. He's got to prove himself as a bona fide champion, which he really is. Let's be honest. I mean, he's really good. But he's got to defend the belt a few more times if he just wants to walk up to the middleweight division and get a title fight. There's just too much going on in the middleweight division right now with Khamzat Chimaev on deck. You got Nazaruddin Imavov is on deck, or in the hole, let's just say, right? He's next in line. So, you got a lot of these things going on with these champions calling each other out. But Dricus Du Plessis went in on Bilal Muhammad on the Ariel Helwani show. Now, at the same time, you got Khamzat Chimaev. I just love this, trolling Dricus Du Plessis with selfies. Like, he's literally just taking selfies and he's tagging Dricus in them like every day, which means that Dricus has to see Khamzat every day because it's popping up on his feed or it's popping up in his notifications or whatever. And I just love it. It's just like the funniest picture. It's just like Khamzat selfie smiling, like letting Dricus know, like, I'm right here and I'm ready for the title fight. And, it's a big one. I mean, this is one I cannot wait to see. I mean, these are two of the best fighters in the world, and Dricus is doing a good job right now of defending the belt. And it doesn't seem like there's anyone but Khamzat that can really beat Dricus at this point in time. There's just no one else. Again, you got Imavov and guys like that on the outside looking in who obviously want their opportunity. There's some others. I mean, Adesanya and Jared Cannonier still have something left in the tank. I think that's going to be an impending matchup we can look at. Now Bilal Muhammad potentially looking at making a move to the middleweight division. That's all talk until it isn't. Until Islam literally says, I want to fight for the welterweight title. Because, if you're Islam, you're either going to have to defend the belt against Topuria or you're going to move up and fight for the belt in the welterweight division. And to me, it seems better to work your way up. But will Bilal really just relinquish the belt? I mean, that's what he's saying he'll do. We'll see. He said, I would never fight Islam because that's different from me and him. He told Barstool Sports at Chicago. Not even sure what that means. We've trained together. And when you're sweating with somebody and you're doing all these things with somebody and you train like that, it's just a different relationship. And this kind of seems similar to Merab Dvalishvili and Aljamain Sterling. And guess what? It hasn't, Aljamain Sterling is not in the featherweight division fighting for a title, right? He left that division, lost the belt to O'Malley, and has not had a title fight since. So it's hard. It's not easy to just walk away from a title. But that's what Bilal is saying he might do. Then you got Ilia Topuria claiming Islam is afraid. Well, Islam explains the UFC made an offer, but for now he'll wait. And I think that's because it's probably Topuria, if I had to guess. Another short guy is talking, another short guy gets smashed. Islam replied. So, again, think about all these champions. Topuria, featherweight division. Islam, lightweight division. Bilal, welterweight. Dricus Du Plessis, middleweight. Why is all this happening? Because we're not going to see many champions fall this year from contenders in their own division. Khamzat will win the belt, in my opinion. But Islam will defend against anyone in the lightweight division. Topuria will defend against anyone in the featherweight. Pantoja in the flyweight will certainly defend. Merab will likely defend, although I still think O'Malley can get the belt back. Just not a lot of contenders right now. It's the year of the champion. Make no mistake about it. And it's going to be a little while before, who's going to lose? John Jones? Maybe to Tom Aspinall. We'll see. Who's going to lose? Alex Pereira to Magomed Ankalaev? Please. Please. I think a lot of us know who is going to win that fight.